while things keep changing, because social media every day changes and you have to stay on top of your game. If not, you're going to be lost in the wind, because every day people are starting to realize that they should use social media.
Hello there and welcome again. It's another guest segment of the Breakfast Connect on Africa Business Radio. I am Chukwunonso Modi. On today's show, we are talking about the importance of content creation, content creators for business growth. Now, creating new, frequent, and insightful content is a healthy and necessary practice of business in any industry. Many companies choose not to allocate the time and resources towards content creation, and in doing so, they often fall short of their marketing goals. For companies that do partake in creating significant, exciting content, the benefits are vast. Joining me to have this conversation is Joyce Agwu. She's a content creator, award-winning social media influencer, blogger, YouTuber, makeup artist, fashion consultant, stylist, and realtor. Welcome, Joyce. Thank you for joining in.
Thank you so much.
Okay, first off, Joyce, speak to us about your journey so far. From being an award-winning social media influencer, blogger, makeup artist, and the likes, how has it been so far? How have you evolved from when you started till now?
Okay, so I actually started as a model with a fashion company when I was in uni.
Okay.
And I just realized that I love to, write about fashion, beauty, and, lifestyle in general. So I used to write about it on Facebook. And then a friend of mine, now he's a friend of mine, but then he was just there. And so he saw my post one time and he was like, no, you have to write for my magazine. And I was like, okay, sure, let's do that. And I wrote for his magazine. He showed me, okay, this is how you use WordPress. And then I started my own blog, I think a few months after, paid for my website, had it hosted, and then, started posting fashion content, and a lot of people were like, oh my God, we like your post. Next thing I was like, you know what? Literally, I don't want to only write about this. I want to wear clothes, style them, and have people see what my fashion sense really is. And so I started to post on Instagram more often, because I used to post on Instagram, but not as often as I started to post on Instagram, captions, everything. So I got to learn a lot from, doing. So now I actually do social media management as well, because I had gotten so much from handling social media myself and following the trends, chasing Instagram algorithm, YouTube algorithm, just literally trying to stay afloat while things keep changing, because social media every day changes and you have to stay on top of your game. If not, you're going to be lost in the wind, because every day people are starting to realize that they should use social media more, and they will just come and you will just be left behind.
Yeah,
so
very true.
It just really started for me really loving to tell people about my fashion sense, tell people about my journey. And I feel that is what content creation really is about, is telling a story, is informing the other people that, see, this brand is here, this way of life is here. So take a look. Do you want to be on this team? Do you want to go with the flow? Do you want to be on this train, or do you not want to? So it's like just telling people, see, come, this is what we have to offer. If you like it, you're welcome. If not, then it's fine. So that's just basically it for me.
Telling a story. I like that. Fantastic. Okay, so how important are content creators, or should I say content creation, to business growth? Why is it important?
Okay, content creators and content creation is very important for business growth, because not like you see on billboards and you see TV ads where things are really pre-planned so much. Of course, as a content creator, you pre-plan, but this time you are closer to the user than most of the TV commercials. You're closer to the user than most of the, billboards. You're closer to the users than celebrities. Now, people mismatch it. Like they say, oh, an influencer is, yes, a celebrity can be an influencer. Do you get?
Yeah.
But a celebrity is not a content creator. Do you get? Like, so a celebrity can create content.
Yeah.
But a celebrity is not a content creator. I don't know if you get what I mean.
I understand.
So content creators create content from a user's perspective. Yeah. So that's why you see that most content creators do reviews. They don't just come and say, oh, buy this product, it's amazing, I promise you this. No, most content creators use the product. So if we're going to get the item, we're wearing the cloth. If we're going to use the makeup product, we're using it. We're not just going to take a makeup product and show you and say, oh, this makeup product is good, is this, without having used the product. Yeah. But you see, a lot of celebrities will take products, be paid to advertise it, and then they tell you, oh, this product is amazing, without having used it. Do you get?
Yeah.
So, even skincare products, influencers and content creators actually take a lot of risk by actually using this product. So when they use the product and show, of course, some persons would lie, but most content creators, when they use these products, they tell the audience exactly how they feel about it or how it has worked for them. And if you're doing that, the user is going to be like, oh yes, this is somebody I can relate with. This is somebody who has used this product. A few days ago, I posted a product that I was using for my face for hyperpigmentation. It's not an ad.
Okay.
But people literally asked me, oh, wow, did it really work for you? I was like, yes, I wouldn't post it if it didn't work for me, and it's not an ad. The company didn't pay me for it.
Yeah.
They asked me to get it for them. So this time, I now decided to sell to them. Imagine if there was a brand behind. That brand would have taken the customer base.
Yes.
Do you understand what I mean? So if somebody has paid for an ad to be done and I put that out after using the product, you see that a lot of people will go. But if you just post a product and say, oh, this product is amazing. Why is it amazing? Tell us why it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. So that way, even if the celebrity or the TV commercial will get a lot of numbers, it won't get a lot of buyers. So content creators will get you buyers. Content creators will get your services used, not just your services known.
Okay.
So that's the difference. Content creators get your services used, your products used and bought. But some other type of ads, of course, those platforms are great as well. It's if you have the budget to put out ads everywhere. Ads can never be too much. It's best that everybody keeps seeing you, because once you're in mind, one day, even if they don't use you now, even if they don't need your products now, they will certainly come to patronize. So content creators are very important because they are closer to the customer base that you need to attract. That's why it's also best to look for content creators in the niche that you need.
Yeah.
Don't just go to a fashion person and give the fashion person something about real estate if the person doesn't know anything about real estate. Because of course, maybe the person is fine, the person's page has a lot of numbers. It won't work for you because the audience this content creator has garnered won't work for you. So it's best to stick to the niche that you need, and also to get content creators that will give reviews rather than just post and say, oh, it's fine, it's nice, it's this. Why is it nice? Why is it good?
Okay. Very, very true, because you see some brands will give to some content creators because they're looking at the face. Oh, this person posts number with her face and the rest, forgetting that people have their own niche. Correct. Okay, so in your opinion, do you believe businesses in Nigeria today have recognized the importance of content creators to aid their growth?
Yes, I think that some companies have, but some other companies are still yet to realize that they need content creators because they feel it's a waste of time, and because they see the numbers and they are not convinced that the number helps them. You know, they watch a lot of, the number of followers this person has, instead of looking at, some people will not like a post, but they'll see it. I've had people come into my DM, they didn't like that post, and then ask about, where do I get this product from? So a lot of companies have not realized that that is something that can be done. Mm-hmm. So that's why they haven't jumped on the train. But other companies who have started doing that are realizing that it is an amazing investment.
Yes,
it is amazing because people might not click. Likes, we can say, let's check our insights. Let's see if this influencer has so many people, clicking on her post. But some of these people don't even have the time. People that buy, if you check shop, you check all these brands that sell things. If you see their insights, you see that people don't like the post, people don't comment. Is it that they're not patronizing them? No, it's not that. It's because a lot of people would rather comment when it's a personal post. So if you post your fine picture, they'd rather be like, it's fine, it's this. But if you post a product, even if they will use it, even if it will make them buy it, they won't really comment there. Except they have something spectacular or something specific they want to talk about that product. For instance, say, this product is amazing, I've used it, I just bought it. Or, this product is this, is that. So some content creators have found ways as well to make their captions in a way that engages people.
Yeah.
But if you don't do that, it doesn't really mean that people don't get to buy from that post. It's just that this time, when you put your captions, it doesn't, why am I supposed to comment on a picture of a shoe? Why am I supposed to comment on the picture of a cream? Why? I've not bought it before. I might want to try it, but why will I tell you, I will try it? No. What I will do is I'll make a mental note, and then I will look at your page. This is where you got it from. I'll go to that page and order. But I will not comment below and tell you, I went to order. If it's something that cures hyperpigmentation, not a lot of people are open to say, I have hyperpigmentation.
Yeah.
But they will go and take the solution from your post. So once companies realize that not necessarily looking at the number will help. Don't look at the numbers sometimes. While you need to look sometimes, it's not really... Check how the audience is actually replying in the comments. Check what happens when this person is posting normal posts, not the post of products. Because people would see this product post and not comment there, not because they're not interested, but because it's not something that engages them.
Yes.
But a lot of content creators are learning to have captions that engage people as well. So Nigerian brands are beginning to, but I know that there are a lot of brands who are still afraid to, because they feel it doesn't give them as much as going to go and pay for ads. Of course, Facebook ads would be good, but if you don't have an influencer who has or a content creator who has talked about this product, when I see your ad, I will check. I'll go on Google search, right? Yeah. Now, when the keywords say, this person has reviewed this, or it says that on YouTube, this has been reviewed, it says on Instagram, this has been reviewed, I'm more likely to buy.
Yeah.
So I feel like brands should take this as an addition. So while they are not very sure of the statistics for the outreach when they use content creators, it is important to use content creators because now people can relate to them. They are closer to the customer base, as I would say, like as I said before, they are very close to the customers. So when you put your ads, where do they take these people to? Now they take them to searching. And once they search and they see, this person has reviewed, this person has reviewed, this person has reviewed, they'll be like, okay, yes, I can use it. Then you also have to know, this is the type of person I am. For instance, color of my skin. If I've seen that this person used this cream and it wasn't good for that color of skin, and that's my color of skin, I won't use it. If it's good for the person, I will. If it's makeup, same thing. If it's clothing, same thing. This is size. There's a problem. This product usually runs small. This product usually runs big. It's once you give content creators the avenue to help your brand, it would be amazing. Not just for getting publicity, but for getting your customers to see feedback. Not a lot of customers buy and leave feedbacks, but you have content creators who will give you feedback.
Okay. All right.
So,
yeah, fantastic. Now, creating content for fun is different from creating for a brand or business. Like you said, you want that content to appeal to the target market. So what are the most important things to know when creating content for businesses?
Okay, there are 3 things to know when you're creating content for business. Now, you have to remember that you are not just telling people, oh, you use this product. You're trying to tell them you use this product and tell them why they should get it.
Okay.
Because these brands are not paying you to just put out the product there. As far as the product is good. If it's not good, you give your feedback to the brand and tell the brand, see, it's not good. But if it's good and you've been given the job to present this to the public, you have to note that you're not just telling them, oh, this is this product. You're telling them this is this product and this is why you should get it. The second thing to note is when you're talking about the product, you need to be straight to the point, because now everybody is in a fast-paced world. We want it like yesterday. We don't want it today anymore. It's like yesterday, not even tomorrow. So when you're telling people about the products, keep it snappy. Tell them exactly what you're trying to tell them without trying to beat around the bush. Because when you're talking about products in a fun light, people tend to sense that and they will be there longer. Yeah. But if you're serious and you're trying to portray, that's why you see comedians, when they put out ads, people would stay because they're staying for the funny part. But since you are not doing, you're not doing comedy, you have to make sure that you're getting the information across as fast and as swift as possible. The third thing to note is do not lie. Don't try to overhype the product, because if you overhype the product, if a customer now gets it, even if it does good and it doesn't do as amazing as you said it would, they're less likely to buy again. And if they're less likely to buy again, they're less likely to refer. And if they're less likely to refer, then you've done a terrible job.
Okay.
So the first thing is, make sure you tell the customer why, or your audience, why exactly they should get that product from that brand or that service from that brand. The second thing is keep it snappy, keep it swift, keep it clear, keep it precise. The third thing is make sure you're not overhyping the product, because overhyping the product can kill
the brand,
the product as well. Yes.
Okay. All right. So lastly, in your opinion, what's the best social media app to use to grow business ideas right now?
Honestly, I think Instagram. It's just that Instagram is frustrating a lot of people with, the new algorithms and switches and new changes and everything. But Instagram is still the fastest because more people are still on Instagram. We would say YouTube, but you don't spend as much data as you spend on YouTube, on Instagram.
Yeah,
you used to spend far more internet. And most if your base is a Nigerian base or African base, a lot of Africans, a lot of Nigerians, I'm not trying to put us down, but we don't have the privilege to always stay and then waste data. So but Instagram is like 30 seconds, 1 minute, how many minutes? Less than 10 minutes if you're doing IGTV. So it's the fastest, easiest, simplest way to get your information out there. So Instagram. I would say Twitter, but not a lot of people are on Twitter as well, because not a lot of people have figured out how to handle the Twitter community. Me, I'm still figuring that out. I'm a content creator, but once you come to me and you tell me Twitter, I'm like, Twitter? Nah, because that's not my strength. But I post on Twitter, but it's not something that I have figured out. Maybe it's just because I put my attention to other social media platforms more.
Okay.
But I would just say Instagram. Instagram is the easiest, fastest way to get your information out there.
Okay. Thank you so much, Joyce, for an amazing conversation. I really learned a lot, and I'm sure our listeners did too.
Thank you.
All right, that was Joyce Agwu. She's a content creator and award-winning social media influencer. Stay tuned for more.